Hello and welcome back to another Player 2 Plays. My name is Paul James, and in this episode we are returning to Secret of Mana Saturday. That's right, Secret of Mana, the original game. This is part 7 or 8 now. Things are starting to get really full on. I've done a lot of these episodes, I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I'm getting a little confused to how many I've done because I've bounced from the remake to the original back and forth over the course of the last week and a half, and I'm starting to get a little lost. But we're picking things up in Matango. We have just found Flammy, brought him back to the king. King Truffle, and we've been instructed that it's time to move on to the desert. So, off we go. I don't recall whether or not I actually dealt with Watts to upgrading my weapons, so I'll check that really briefly, and then we'll move on. I did have an upgrade in store for the sword. Excellent. But nothing else. So let's move on. Come on, you ugly prick. There we go. Right, let's get going. Ah, damn it, there was a chest. We're back in the forest. We're going to make our way to the cannon travel dude. That won't take us a moment. Someone's gonna go to sleep. Come on, Glenn. Swing your sword. Let's do it. There we go. Right, let's move on. I think it's to the right here. There he is. We're going to go to the Kakkara Desert. And this can be quite a disorienting experience. Please do not base any of your travels on the way in which I move, because I'm inevitably going to lead you in the wrong direction. It's been quite some time since I've done this. Even in the remake, I was just wandering around aimlessly, so I don't recall. There was a very strict path that I used to follow that took me to where I need to be, but I don't recall what that is, so we're going to wing it. And we'll see how it goes. I'll probably die. I'm going to put the trident on to try and level that up a little bit. Well, there's sword reaching level 3 for Glenn. Good thing we've got scope for a little bit more improvement still. Or I am finding it a little tricky here going back in terms of managing the way I use my items and my MP. One of the important things to note when you're comparing the way I play this to the way I played the remake is that in the remake you are entitled to have up to, and it is a choice that you can make, but up to 12 of each item, which means I don't have to be as conservative, as careful with my magic, because I've got 12 fairy walnuts that I can use at any given time to replenish. I don't have that luxury here. And so it's something to adjust to. I wish they'd not get stuck, but it's an issue in both the original and the remake. Hooray! I've got to make sure not to get too bogged down because I could just wander this place for hours otherwise, and that's not going to make for the most enjoyable of videos. Oh, the pumpkins. Oh, and these giant spider Diablos, if you've been playing Monster Hunter style of enemies. Oh, there's one in all three. Whoa! What happened there? And I don't have any... Oh, this is bad news already. This does not bode well. Alright, we're just running around. I'm leveled up high enough, but I did not count on the fact that I left myself with this Let's Play with no cups of wishes. This is bad news bears. Let's see what we can do. So those giant kind of spiders in the, I guess the vortexes, the world, these guys can drop earth-based damage like it's hot. It hurts, it's frequent, it's unrelenting, and you don't want to find yourself getting beaten around with it. Again, like I said before, I am just wandering aimlessly here, hoping that I find my destination. But I don't like my chances. At least not. Oh, I left that for too long. This is gonna hurt. Move, move, move. Get out of there. Come on, let's go. Let's go, let's go. I figure if I keep aimlessly wandering, I'm bound to find the destination. Just kill this dude and then... Oh, forgot about him. Let's just run straight through. I just don't have the items to use. Oh yes, I am of course a spy. A little bit of sass from these guys. I could take all them out in a matter of moments. Yet I'm being treated like scum. Right, I need to speak to this dude. Now I need to try and escape. Distract the guards. Now I need to go and find everybody. Hopefully Glenn is alive again. That would be a great benefit for me to what as based on what is to come. Bit of a mouthful, sorry, it's been a bit of a long day. Yeah, I'll save. I'm probably a little low on the level side of things. I probably should have done a little bit of grinding between now and here, given what I know what's to come still. But we'll see how we go. We'll make do. Oh, there's the door there. Blended into the environment. Glenn's alive! Didn't have to waste a couple wishes. Come on, Glenn, you guts. Let's go. Vintage Glenn. Bigger fish to fry, it seems. Now this will be an interesting encounter. I'm going to have to be very, very careful to monitor my magic levels, my item levels, my health. I need to be alive. This, if I'm not careful, could see me repeat it multiple times. Let's see what happens. Yeah, where is he though? Come on. Oh. Alright, so what have I got? I've got 2 fairy walnuts, 4 royal jam, 1 chocolate, magic rope. Alright, let's see how we fare. What do you mean? Oh, come on! I think I need to equip some melee weapons. Get up. Let's just make sure everyone's cooking when it comes to health. Glenn, you need a little bit of a pep in your step. It's up the ante a tiny bit. Oh, damn it. Mistimed that. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. try that again. How about you use the magic I instructed you to use? Come on, Pippa. Yeah, see, my cure magic itself's even at level 1, so I'm not even replenishing myself the entire way when I use it, which is worrisome at this particular point, I'd say. I've probably mismanaged, I should say, my levels so far. For the sake of video, I've pushed on a little bit faster than maybe I should have. We should get through this regardless, though. There we go. I'm probably under-leveled by maybe 2 or 3 levels, which made that a little bit tougher than it ought to have been. But we got through it without a death. Some more orbs. Can't remember which way it is to get out of this joint. I'm sure there's probably a dude I have to speak to that kind of... Yes, there we are. We're going north. There is no reason for us to go near the Fire Palace as of yet. So we won't. Here's our little town that has no water. Let's get to the inn first and recover, and we'll replenish some items, we'll speak to Watts, all the usual sort of deal to get ourselves going again, because I left myself in a fairly dire state last time from the look of it. And we'll keep going from there. Level 20 now, so I'm in the ballpark as to where I'd like to be, but I probably am about 2 or 3 levels lower than what is ideal, probably even recommended. I better invest in some cups of wishes, just to be sure. Hopefully I've got enough gear to sell that allows me to get more of this armour. Okay, they were worse, so I can sell them. Oh, and then I've got a bunch to sell in here. I must say, I was a big fan of the ring command system back when I played the game originally, and even as I played it now for the first few episodes of this series, but having played the revamped and improved system in the remake, this feels clunky. Really clunky in comparison. So well done, Square-Enix, you did a good job in that respect. That's a nice little bump in my defense too, going from 22 to 34. But hopefully there's a bit of resale value in these items. Get rid of all these bracelets. Not much in that. There's a bit. Let's see what else. Alright, I'm going to wager the raccoon captures based on its monetary value alone is going to be better than the golden tiara, so I'll pick up 3 of those. And 1... Oh, I can afford 2 silver bands. So we'll equip those, sell what's left behind, and that will afford me the money to buy the final silver band that I need. Well, they're bloody better. It does. Alright, I'll equip that last wristband. I'll sell the bracelet later. Right, we're fully equipped. Oh, that's not where I want to go. Not just yet, anyway. I can't remember. I can't remember if Watts was around here somewhere. It might have been up the top, actually. There he is. But I don't think... Jeez, I don't know if I have the cash to use an orb. No, I won't have the cash. 800 and I got 189. So Salamando, which is the next entity spirit summon that we're going to get, and the Fire Seed are gone. Right, from here, and I don't recall if anyone gives the actual instruction, but we're off to the Iceland. Not actually Iceland, but you know what I mean. Ice country, let's go. Boom. Lots of little walrus people. I'm sure if I go and buy more gear, it'll prove the stuff I just bought is way inferior and a stupid purchase. That's just... yeah, that's a waste. Oh. Let's go check the shop. See what's what. Realised that I was a moron for doing what I did. Feel okay about the purchases I made all of a sudden, and move on. Let's get out and explore the world of Ice Country. I don't think there was anyone really to speak to at this particular stage. We just had to get out and explore. We kind of head south, if my memory serves me. So let's shove this walrus out of the way and go out and do it. Let's hit the road. foxes or wolves, whatever. Oh. They don't do enormous damage, but they're quick. They're quick, and they just do enough to annoy. Oh. Though, to be fair, they're laying a bit more smack on the other two than I would like. Oh. Heal yourself. I'm almost prepared to do the small hits, just whittle him down in chunks so that he doesn't bounce out and whack everyone else around. Glenn, my friend, you need candy. Oh. What? Come on. This one appears to be stuck in the environment, so I'll leave him to go about his business until I'm ready. I was struck. Where are you, Santa? And I'm not kidding, by the way. Oh. We'll very shortly see a familiar sort of enemy. Don't know which direction he's in, but I certainly heard him, and if you've been following along with these episodes, then you too will be familiar with the sound of a flower. I'm going to kill this guy through here because it's cheap XP. Oh, good hit. Solid hit. Got him. Oh, maybe it wasn't... I could have sworn there was an ice flower of sorts. What? The cavalry's here. Right, we need to get that sword out of Glenn's hands. And we need to probably shift that around too. So take the sword, take the boomerang. Glenn, you can... Ooh, I don't even know what would be worthwhile equipping you with the moment. Probably the trident, I'll say. Handy if someone has something ranged. And I probably need to unequip the axe on my end, because I would imagine, like, without having seen any prompts to say that I've leveled it up, I'd imagine it's full. The longbow for now, for me. Oh. Come on, do the job. Now that helps. Oh, come on. Oh, it's just cannon travel. Can certainly hear our four-legged friends. There is. Let's continue south. These dudes have quite range on them, and are largely invulnerable in those moments where they're spinning around like you've seen them doing. My arrows really aren't doing it, it's just prompting the others to attack, so... Though, managed to land a hit then. Oh, no. Get back, you stupid animals. No, 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 no. Oh, there's two of you that need. Come on, let's get away from this. Shit. Alright. Oh, not the cloud, dude. Let's go, come on. Getting held back by the AI is maddening. I picked the wrong direction to go. Oh. Get out of my life. We've spoken about it in past episodes, but AI that get tangled on in the environment and limit your progress are maddening. It is just awful, and I love this game for so many reasons, but that facet is one of the most off-putting things about what is one of the great gaming experiences of all time as far as I'm concerned. And it is such a shame. Let's go. Oh, I did just see a particular flying entity nearby. Come on. Nico won't be too far away because we're approaching a boss, if I recall. But apparently the boss is first. Here is another familiar face. I need to take that sword off her. Too late to launch an attack there. Come on. Oh, this is gonna sting. Oh, Glenn, you got saved by the slimmest of margins there, my friend. Get out of the environment and do what I need you to do, please. Now, apparently magic will have little impact from Glenn, so I'm going to keep using it and take advantage of the opportunity to level it up. Oh, it could still be useful. I'm stuck. I literally cannot move because Pippa's... Ugh. Come on! Now, to explain what happened just then. I, the Paul character, could not move because Pippa was too far away. But then Pippa couldn't get around the tree that was there because I was too far away. I had to assume the role of Glenn and kind of hope that one of them detached themselves from where they were in order for something to work. That sucks. Do I have magic left? Nothing significant. Won't have long left here. Let's not be shy about this. Let's keep the health where it needs to be. because I felt like something like that was on the way. There we go. Cooked. Upgrade for the bow. Awesome. This quirky little town in the middle of winter that doesn't seem to have been exposed to any wintry weather at all. That dude there was going to cause me a problem if I recall. Let me just poke around. Came from the Gold City. Not a lot to say. These people are loaded and jerks, so get out of my life. The tropics. I don't want to speak to the guy in the middle yet, because I'm fairly certain... Well, I know Salamando's in there, but I'm just shelving that for a little bit longer. I reckon I can beat this place. Oh. Yes, you should absolutely open it. There we go. We've got some new magic at our disposal. Let's head north. And we're back. Come on. Oh. Wasn't expecting to see it. One of the dogs there. Now, as we wrap things up, I'll quickly show you through what Salamando brings to the table. But what is most notable here is that even Pippa has some offensive magic that can be used with Salamando. So you've got Flame Saber, which has the same effect as the other one. It imbues your weapons with the fire element. But you can also use Blaze Wall, and you can also use Fire Bouquet. Both of those are offensive moves. Glenn, on the other hand, also has more offensive moves. So you've got Fireball, Lava Wave, and Exploder there. All of them pack one hell of a punch. So expect to see a bit of them going forward. Let's push on past this guy though. Oh, get out of my face. Come on. I could have sworn this is where we were before. Nico should be around here somewhere. There we are. And we'll save and we'll wrap things up there. So next time expect to see me using a little bit more of the Salamando magic, especially as I will have inevitably leveled it up somewhat in the background. Things are progressing quite nicely at the moment. We've got a little bit more to do, but with the Salamando magic we can go back to Kakkara and we can do a little bit with that magic. That'll open up a few things in the Fire Palace and it grants us access to some new areas. We can kind of see how those two regions of the world kind of intertwine and the story that's led to that. But if you've enjoyed this episode, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. That will give you access to weekly episodes of Patched, the Video Games Club, The Insider, Player 2 Plays, trailers, and a whole bunch more. All stuff that can only be found at our YouTube channel. There's some awesome stuff there, so please consider checking it out. If you enjoy written content, please go to the website player2.net.au where you can find reviews, previews, features, opinion pieces, news, the Player 2 Writer's Draft, links to some really important stuff like the Patreon that will allow you to support Player 2. We've recently kicked that off. We're trying to grow and give you more of what you want, so we would love if you can support, share, spread the word, consider donating a few dollars monthly to kind of help build us and help us grow and allow us to be self-sufficient. And for ongoing updates, you can find me at PaulJamesP2, the website Player2AU, both of those on Twitter. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later.